is to play jazz. The important thing is not to play where people have to intellectualize your music. It's not supposed to be that way. Because music is like a river. It's supposed to flow and wash away the dust of everyday life. People are not supposed to come in and say, well, he did this, he did that, and analyze it. They're not, forget about that. They're supposed to come in, pat their feet, and forget about it. Then go up and pick out their troubles. Not come in and, you know, and intellectualize the music, and this is bad, and this is happening. But it goes through a cycle. The music going through a cycle, but it's got to come back to the truth.
So you believe in the communication with the audience?
It's very important, because it's the truth. And anything the truth falls on will grind into powder. It just takes a little time. And we started with Kenny Durham and Doug Watkins and Hank Mobley and Horace Silver and myself. As the group progressed, then we decided to, the men began to leave because the band had gotten very popular and the records were going good, and as the band gets more popular, the men want more money. So therefore we decided to just take the band and make more band leaders. See, because around, and especially in the States, there's 52 weeks a year, you see. Now we have to, every 10th or 12th band the man has in the club is a winner. He makes money. But all in between, he doesn't make money. So the clubs begin to close. So we needed more stars, more bands. So we began to put men out and get their own groups. And that's the way the Jazz Messengers started, see. And now it's become an institution. See, out of that, we make stars, we make band leaders. We don't, this is my thing, you know, to build them up. I'm not an organization like Basie or Duke. If a fella has got it, young man's got it, I believe in putting him out there. Because I worked in the big band and I never got nowhere. You know, and this thing, you're buried. And I think the fellas, the young fellas should have a chance and get out there, and people like new faces. And you put these bands out, and this is, I'm very happy about it. And we have many, many stars out there that come through the Messengers. And now most of the musicians you meet want to play with us.
started yourself as a piano player, didn't you?
Well, you want to hear about that?
Sure.
Well, this is before your time, too. It was Depression in the States. I was in high school. Well, I played piano. I played by ear. And we'd steal instruments from the school. And we had this band. And we played in this nightclub, Speakeasy. You know, you go to the place, you knock on the door. Joe sent me, and you can get in, you know. And you go in there and you buy your drinks, but it was in coffee. But the band got paid by tips. You know, the big gangsters and everybody would come in. We have a head of a cat, have feed the kitty. And strange as it may seem, out of all my family, I made more money than all the family put together, you know. And I had a 16-piece band. And we worked there every night. We got off at 5 in the morning, and we leave, and we go home, and I go to school at 8. So it got so bad in school, and I go to sleep. So they put me in special music training in school, so I studied percussion in school when I played piano by ear. And lunchtime, I would play piano for the kids that come into the auditorium, you know, just to keep them entertained. So this band we had, it's a good-sounding band. All the fellas could read music. They were very good. But everything I was playing by ear. Well, the band leader, nobody questioned me. So they brought in a big show from New York, Tondaleo and Lopez. So they had the music, and Raymond Scott wrote the music in New York. And it had a part for the piano to play. And they put the piano music up there, and like the flies went all over it or something. You know, it was terrible. So I come in, I said, all right, band, run it down from the top. Brass. They run it down, played their part, piano part. So Tondaleo sat there and waiting for me to play the piano parts. Mr. Blakey, will you play? Never mind, you know, brass, run it down again. So hey, we run it back and forth. So I said, one more time, run it down. They run it down again. So they waited for me to play the piano part. I looked at the band. I said, you know damn well I don't read music. So there was a little guy sitting in the corner. He said, Mr. Blakey, can I play? Can I try it? And they played the record. And he come over. The band played it down perfect. So the guy on the club is sitting over in the corner, a big pistol, big gangster sitting over there. He said, hey, Blakey, you play the drums. Let that kid play the piano. I said, look, it's my band. You know, he said, you want to work here? I said, sure, I've been here for 2 years. He said, well, you play the drums. But the guy playing the piano was Errol Garner.
Oh, yeah.
So that was the difference. I've been playing drums ever since.
Did you have a model?
Yes. Chick Webb, Sid Catlett. At that time, it was the Chicago Flash. You know who that is, don't you?
Not exactly.
Gene Krupa. At that time, you know, when we started out. And it was a beautiful experience, you know, to watch, you know, those drummers, you know. I just tried to take a collection of all of them, no special one, because all of them had something the other didn't have. And I tried to take a collection of all of them, but my big idol was Chick Webb.
Did you go to Savoy Ballroom to hear him?
Huh?
Did you go to Savoy Ballroom to hear him?
I used to valet for him. You know, that's the way I went. Get close to him, you know. The man is something else, you know. I was with him when they went to the Savoy Ballroom. He was just too much. And I liked him very much. Then as time went on, his other drummers came, you know, Shadow Wilson, Dave Tuff, Joe Jones, you know. Liked them very much. So I steal off all of them, you know, put it together my way, you know. Because my way of playing, you know, the drums are very unorthodox.